If you're living in a bubble and you haven't got a care, well, you're gonna be in trouble 'cause we're gonna steal your air.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Blockbuster Brawls and Dicey Calls, not a high fantasy D&D podcast where we take D&D out of the high fantasy world and into the modern age. And this time we are going to be recapping, or shall we say, rewinding, Spaceballs. I am joined here with my co-host.
Yep, my Red Work, and yes, I am calling these recaps Blockbuster Rewinds.
Exactly.
Because I find recaps is the most dullest word in the world.
It is. And honestly, well, it makes sense.
And when I put up the the first episode public, you'll probably notice that I've actually introduced what I call the Blockbuster Fast Forward, which is basically just speeding through a movie because we met up in person for it.
Yeah.
Which would have been probably 50 Shades.
Yes, it would.
Last time, the staff have just left the Fire Emblem OVA.
Yep.
And they recapped it. They rewatch it with them in it.
Yep. They rewatched they watched the Blockbuster Reddit.
Yep. That hit the sales floor.
Yep.
I believe this time, they are about to go into Spaceballs.
Yes, they are.
But first, let me scroll up.
You can just search for the first day we did it was March 17th. So you can just search in there for messages from that day.
March 17th?
Yes. We are so professional over here.
I know.
At least I had the decency to pull it up.
Let's go to... Gordon will jump to that. Casually approach child.
Yeah. I am at the top of that, which means it would be... actually, it would be a DM Sora line. Oh, yeah, you guys were about to watch Spaceballs. I'm there.
Yep. Or do you want to say that happened? Let's just say we watched it. Okay, Neku, I believe you. So you guys just head home. Rox, do you agree with Neku?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys head home. As the night goes on, the tape pops out of the player. And in writing reads, Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. Watch out.
Fast forward to next day. Who's to be the first person to clock in?
Me.
Roll perception. 22 for Minako.
Okay. Mika gets a 16. Gordon with a 6. Neku with a dirty 20. Roxas with a 21, as well as Ven. And Sora has a 16.
Minako, you get there first. All about time management, baby. Roxas and Ven, you two make it, but I do need you two to roll off a flat D20. With mods? No.
Ven gets a 3, while Roxas gets a 6.
You get the upper hand.
Yeah.
I wonder if I think I should be good.
Yeah.
I've just been seeing like a...
Click, click, click.
There we go.
Very professional.
I know.
Ven.
Man, I'm off.
Just get better. Shake my head.
On time. Morning, you two. What time we open? Roll history. 16. You do know that you usually open at 8 a.m. So yeah, you're on time. Miku, you were almost late to work.
Oh no.
Same goes for you, Sora. Rolled a 4. For clock in? Yes.
And then Miku rolls a 7.
I let Ghost out. I actually have a dog named Ghost.
Yes, you do.
She's a good boy.
She's a good boy. Just like Isabel.
Like Game of Thrones? Yes. I'm
late. Nuts, I'm late.
Yeah, what happened?
Slept in.
Well, there you go. You want to do just circulation? I'll do it.
Circulation?
We're a library for movies, Gordon. Am I right?
I guess.
Sora's not wrong. We're basically a library for videos and games. You forgot the music, Ven. That too. All right, so the store opens. People start flooding in. Neku, a young woman approaches you, asking about a certain album made by NWA. Roll history, 14. Let's see. Give me a brief description of the cover. It's like the group is looking down at the camera. One was holding a gun. Oh, you mean straight out of Compton?
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah. Sure, I'll see we have it. What do I roll? Perception. 17. You look in the database and you see the album is on the list. Ready for rental. Yeah, we have it. You renting today? Yes, thank you. She winks at Neku and must roll charisma save.
Oh, goodness gracious.
He rolled a dirty 20. Whew. That was close. Maybe I can ask for a number? Whoa, you're already answering her? Maybe. You ask her and she agrees. You get her number.
That was too easy.
Yeah.
That Ven expresses the same sentiments.
Rocks roll for kiosk. Damn, Neku, lady killer. Oh, shut up.
In the meantime, Roxas rolls an 8.
You create a bottleneck. Hey,
Damn.
maybe you should work harder.
Shut up, Ven.
You create a bottleneck. You could roll dex.
She rolls a 14.
What do you do to fix the bottleneck?
She just says, I'm just that fast. I mean, she's freaking fast.
Sora rolled dex. 18. Restocking the store with speed. Then, a young kid approaches you. It better not be Rewind. Speaking of Rewind, before we did 50 Shades, I was trying to experiment with like the Blockbuster kids and
Yeah.
we were later on. I was trying to introduce like some deity, and then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out the window.
Cinemagus.
Cinemagus. I just threw that out the window.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
It was stupid. We gotta take down Netflix.
We gotta take down Netflix. Me?
I don't think so.
Nah. Anyway, it's not. He's asking you got HO94 for the Genesis.
Oh my god.
I'll look. He rolls an advantage because he's become one.
He's not two, become one. He's not me.
Nat 20.
Oh boy.
You lock onto the copy of 94 and hand it to the kid.
Shot lock.
The parents approach the kid and looks at you, asking, "You like working here?" "Yeah, I do." How did Ven, of all people, become one with the games department?
How did he do it?
You ask me. Gordon, roll. Perception. 14.
14.
You see several people who are asking for Neon Genesis Evangelion.
It's gonna be like Evangelion up at this.
Sorry. Alright.
Oh dear lord. I'm gonna roll a 9 for perception.
You don't find it. Eventually, Lenza finds it. Minako, you notice that the 50 Shades riff was returned. A woman asked if there was like a really good high school romance movie. The only thing I can think of is Pretty in Pink. Roll perception. Advantage because Hallmark Club.
Remember the Hallmark Club. Oh god.
22. Have you ever Pretty in Pink? No, but I'll give it a watch. You're on your lunch break. Can I check the VCR? Roll investigation.
Sora forgets to put an I in that.
13.
You do see that because he was in SCP at the time, he pulls out a freaking SCP reference.
SCP-4076 has recorded the entire film. I go back to the table. What's new? Neku's got a girl's number. Oh, come on.
What? What did you say?
Nice. What about you, Rox?
Nothing interesting here.
Kid asked for HL94, and I was right next to the cartridge. Recommended pre and pink. Circulation was okay. Miku?
Kept up with my end.
Ian Borger. Neku was just having a crisis.
Neku.
Debating if I should ask her out.
Oh, God. Okay.
Eating Taco Bell. I'm probably going to regret it.
That's a joke.
Our friend Edward used to work at Taco Bell. Hence why I made the reference. You finish up the workday and close up shop. The after-hour shop opens.
Yep.
Anything you guys need? I'm good.
Nothing for me.
Nope. Daydreaming? Yes. Maybe later. So, nothing?
Correct.
Then you take the screen.
All right, here we go. Because I've seen it a lot. A lot. And then I wasn't expecting to do it, so I had to map out something quickly in my brain, but I think I did it right. So,
Okay, go ahead.
you don't immediately get sucked in. In fact, the moment you think you're not going to be sucked in this time, which is around halfway through the film, that's when you finally feel the familiar pull of the TV and the screen starts distorting.
Halfway?
There's really no good options for getting you in there until that point, so yeah.
Hang on.
I know what you're doing.
That's if my instance has it.
Probably does not.
Let me check.
Keep firing! Keep firing, a-holes!
Alright. Okay. Okay.
He's an asshole, sir. I know that. What's his name? That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole. And his cousin? He's an asshole, too, sir. Gun is made first class Philip asshole. How many assholes we got on this ship, anyhow? Yo! I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, assholes!
Keep firing,
Fucking assholes. Y'all know. Go ahead.
Y'all know the drill. Now for the preamble, you find yourselves in the middle of a desert.
Where the are we? I don't know. The middle of the desert?
Seems familiar to me. Rock's roll history. F me natural one. Advantage that you know this film very, very well. 12. Just as you think you're about to give up remembering, you finally remember that you're on the desert moon of Vega,
Vega?
a planet in this world. I don't know much about it because the film only ever visits its desert moon, aka where we are right now.
Is anyone here? Are we not alone?
Roll perception.
4.
14.
All of us?
Miku gets a dirty 20. Yes.
9, 10, 6, 7.
Roxas, Miku, and Naku all notice some shapes moving in the distance. Miku sees that some of the shapes are taller than others.
I think we're not alone.
Yeah. Looks like some people are here. Let's get closer.
Okay.
As you approach the shapes, you start hearing a song. However, the only lyric you hear is "dink," repeated over and over again in different tones. Dink, 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 dink. Dink, 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 dink. Yup. You can bet.
Let me turn that up. Okay.
You can eventually make out that the shapes Rox, Miku, and Neku saw were indeed people, although some of them appeared to be half the size of the others. Do you call out to them?
Starts waving like a madman.
One of the people looks at you and gets the attention of the others as they were following, or gets the attention of the others they were following. They stop walking, and you all take the opportunity to catch up to them.
What do these people look like?
There are 8 people. Half of them are small humanoid creatures wearing sparkly robes, while the others are about your size. There are 2 humans, 1 man, and 1 woman, 1 droid, and 1 creature that looks like a man/dog hybrid, aka a Mog. The man is clothed in a leather jacket and jeans. The woman is more ornate and regal looking, wearing a white dress that seems to be marred by sand.
Compared to us in our uniforms. Who are you all?
The man speaks up first. Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves, shall we? How about you introduce yourselves to us first? Skip
Flavor text.
Skip the introductions. Thanks for not arguing with me. Shoots a glance at the woman, and she, in turn, rolls her eyes. Some people just want to argue until we all die. Anyway, I'm Lone Star. I crash-landed on this planet some time ago with my companions here, and were saved by these little guys. He points at the man-slash-dog hybrid thing before continuing. This is my Mog, Barf. He then points at the woman and says, this is who I'm escorting back to her home, back on Druidia. Her name's Vespa. Vespa speaks up at this. That's Princess Vespa to you.
Druidia?
Lone Star pointedly ignores Vespa and proceeds to answer your question. It's a planet whose king has tasked me with retrieving his daughter after she ran away from her own wedding ceremony. Pretty lush and filled with 20 years' worth of fresh air, or so it's said.
Sorry, I had my mic off air, but Druidia, I'll move that about. Or, let's just keep
Move
moving.
on to So Basically Andor.
So, basically Endor?
Star looks kind of confused, but doesn't say anything. Then Roxas has to speak up for him. Kind of, except it isn't mostly inhabited by teddy bear-looking creatures.
Got it.
Vespa points to the droid and says, anyway, this is Dot Matrix, my personal droid. Now that we've finished introductions, can we continue moving to wherever these little guys were taking us? The little guys in question get a bit excited and start saying dink incessantly, seemingly insisting that you follow them.
Can I understand this?
They're literally saying nothing other than dink, though you could try to understand what their body language is telling you by rolling a perception check.
Dirty 20. Apparently I'm good at. Apparently I can interpret dinks.
Like I stated earlier, they really want you to follow them.
Let's follow them.
Good choice. I'm officially dubbing these guys the Dinks.
And as
Star hears you say this, Rox, and he states, yeah, that's what Barf and I have been referring to them as. He then laughs.
So you're gonna get married, Princess Vespa?
Vespa nods. Yes, to a man named Prince Valium. It was an arranged marriage, but I don't like him. It was one of the main reasons why I ran away from the ceremony. He always seems tired, keeps yawning, and tends to fall asleep quite easily.
Wow, terrible chemistry.
Seems like he has narcolepsy based on the symptoms. How do you know that, Rox? I read, okay?
So how did you end up here, Lone Star?
Well, as I said earlier, I crash-landed here. We had a run-in with Spaceballs when we rescued Vespa and Dot. We went into hyperdrive to avoid them, and they overshot us by going plaid. We exited hyperdrive and immediately noticed that we were out of fuel. That's when I had to take my Winnebago and do an emergency landing here. And now, here we are.
So they went Ludicrous Speed?
Barf chimes in. I think that's what they call it. Yeah. Give him a minute. Because we gotta do the reference. In the meantime, dink dink. Dink 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 dink. Dink dink. Dink 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 dink. Dink dink. Dink 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 dink. Dink 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 dink. Dink dink dink.
I feel like
Ludicrous Speed! Go!
Yes. Ludicrous Speed! Go! Gordon's just walking with the dinks. You all reach a sand dune when the dinks start acting weirdly. They eventually unearth a door from behind the sand, emblazoned with an insignia on it. It just looks like a Y with a circle around it. The dinks open the door and motion for you to walk in.
oh boy.
Star speaks up. Well, this is the only hospitable place here, so let's go.
Okay, you lead the way, Star.
He walks in with his entourage following him. Do you all follow as well?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. You all walk through the doors and the dinks follow behind, closing the door behind them. As you all walk through the dimly lit halls of an underground complex, you would turn a corner to see a large statue. Barf remarks, "It's like the Temple of Doom in here."
I've seen that film 20 times in my life, Barf.
Star then says, "That statue looks familiar. Let's get a closer look."
Casually approaches statue.
Neku, what the heck? Star motions at Neku to stop. Wait! Let's do this carefully. You never know if there are traps here.
Nods.
He nods. I'm assuming you're all going to be taking Star's lead.
Yes. Also, casually approach child.
Facepall. God dig it.
That is like one of the reasons why it's so funny. It's just you just put it there and be like casually approach something. Do I need to post this? Casually approach child.
Anyway, you all follow Star as he cautiously walks toward the statue. About halfway, the statue reacts to your presence and its eyes glow red. Star and the others look nervous, but they continue to press onward.
What the Hidden Temple reference?
Let's continue to follow, see what happens.
By the way, Hidden Temple. If you were not around the 1990s, you probably never heard of Legends of the Hidden Temple. It's a game show.
Yay.
Continue.
You all continue to follow Star, and when you're almost to the statue, a jet of flame, couple feet long, shoots out of the statue's mouth. Barf starts to freak out, and the others' nerves get the better of them, and they start arguing amongst themselves until a voice booms from throughout the room, saying, "Silence!" Everyone shuts up, and you all feel a slight chill run down each of your spines.
And Sora pisses and Sora to proceed premature decides just to let it go. Like apparently he couldn't use the bathroom. He's like,
Oh boy.
he's just like
Yeah, challenge! Anyway. The voice continues to speak afterwards. Who dares to disturb the great and powerful Yogurt? The others all seem to recognize the name and ask in unison, Yogurt?
I look at Nicky with a raised eyebrow.
A small door at the base of the statue opens, and a small man, about the same size as the Dinks, emerges and says, "Yahoy to me?"
Yogurt?
The others nod and refer to him with various titles such as Yogurt the All-Powerful and Yogurt the Magnificent, until Yogurt chimes in and says, Yes, all of those are me, but please, just Yogurt is fine." Ah, yes, good old Yogurt. The others take their turns introducing themselves to Yogurt. Yogurt then turns to you all and asks, "Who might you all be?"
Flavor text.
Introductions.
Or should I say? I sat there in there.
Oh,
Keep
corny.
going.
Yogurt then nods, then asks, "Do you know how most of the money from movies is made?"
Box office?
Yogurt considers and says, "Not too far off, but not quite. It's actually from merchandising."
Was I close?
Yogurt nods. "You were. Come, I'll show you what I mean when I say merchandising is where the real money from the movie is made."
Yeah, I follow Mel Brooks.
It's Mel Brooks in the film, so yes.
Either way, it's Mel Brooks. Because from what you told me is that Mel Brooks always plays a character in a film he makes.
He does. And in this one, he actually played two characters.
He played Yogurt and the guy and the head of Spaceballs.
President Scroob.
President Scroob of Spaceballs.
Yep. The Dinks raise up a false wall in the room, revealing a quite extensive array of products all emblazoned with the word Spaceballs on it.
Spaceballs, the flamethrower.
Yes, that is actually in here. 1 second. Yogurt says, "Here is all the merchandise I'm talking about." He then goes through a list of items, a Dink holding up the item as he says the name of it. which is like Spaceballs the breakfast cereal, Spaceballs the placemat or whatever. It's all around the entire movie. It's great.
So,
And then he gets to a particular item, picks it up, and says,
Spaceballs, the flamethrower.
As he pulls the trigger of it, shooting a jet of flame for a few seconds before releasing this.
Funny story. During when we were not recording, I found an article of the best Persona waifus. And I think Minako was like 7th in that list.
Yeah.
And Miyako was like, someone get me a flamethrower. And Miku was like, Spaceballs a flamethrower?
Spaceballs the flamethrower?
Anyway,
yeah. He then adds, the kids love this one, because it's also blazoned with a children's toy.
yep.
He then picks up a doll that looks like him and says, and finally, Spaceballs the doll. Me. He pulls the string on the back of the doll, and as the string retracts, a higher-pitched version of Yogurt's voice says, May the Schwartz be with you. Yogurt then kisses the doll's head and says, adorable.
Is there
You're gonna look... No, I don't think so.
And there's always a...
Oh, God. We're gonna go through the entire merchandising thing?
No. Hopefully there's just a sound effect of May the Schwartz be with you.
It's either gonna be from one at the end of the movie or that clip. Because I think it's only said like twice in the movie. Yeah, it is only said twice in the movie. And once at the end in the fortune cookie, and then
Keywords.
another one in the merchandising area. And yes, now I say it merchandising from now on, because that's how Mel Brooks says it in the film. Merchandising.
As you... Merchandising. I can't.
Merchandising.
Anyway, let's keep moving along. I'm not going to take time to do that.
Yeah. It's you, actually.
Wow.
Yogurt puts down the doll and says, well, I guess you all must be exhausted from walking out in the desert sands, and it is getting rather late. How about you all tuck in for the night? The Dinks will show you to your rooms. He then motions to Lone Star, saying, except for you. I've got something to show you and teach you about. Come with me. It walks towards the statue, which you now realize is a statue of himself, and Star walks with him.
And as Sora, as the staff roll along, okay, you're back on air.
Sora, it's okay then.
Okay then,
Who's gonna room with who? I'm obviously with Miku.
Miyako holds Sora tight.
Alone.
Nuts!
Gordon wants to be alone, but then,
Hey, let me room with you.
okay.
Sweet, I get a room of my own.
The Dinks show you to each of your rooms. Is there anything you guys want to do before heading to bed?
Then, certified uniform washer.
Yep.
So yeah, we have to. Every time Ven washes uniforms. Every time our uniforms get dirty, Ven washes them.
Yep. And it's in the middle of each movie and
Yep.
at nighttime. So he always washes them because they've been marred by sand. No. But yeah,
I made the bed unless Barf and the others are around.
they are. You just have to find them.
I step out of the room with Minako. I'm wearing my T-shirt because Ven is washing them, and his T-shirt is just how should I say this? It's a shirt that has oh God, what was that? What was that one show I was like in the 90s? It's the Adam from the Jimmy Neutron
Yeah.
logo.
Oh.
His shirt logo. It's red.
Okay. You can go to the main room or the merchandise room.
We'll go to the main room.
Sorry, I misspoke. It's the merchandise room. There we go. As you're walking to the main room, you run into Barf. He waves at you and says, "Hey there, what you doing?"
Nothing much. You?
I was just about to go to see what Boss is up to. I haven't seen him since he started talking to Yogurt, so I was gonna stop by the main room and see if he was done yet.
Hey, Barf.
You see Barf's tail wagging, indicates he's happy to see you both.
He grins.
Neku walks up.
Hey, you two. Hey, Neku.
"Hi, Neku."
What's up?
"Nothing much. Again, just wondering what Boss is up to. You want to come with me to check?"
Sure, but let's not intrude.
"Great." He walks up towards the main room and you follow. When you enter, you see that Lone Star is holding out his fist in front of him and seemingly influencing the statue in front of him to levitate. Barf sees this and stands close to where the statue is levitating. Sora, Minako, and Neku roll perception.
12. 5, 11.
Neku, you notice that there seems to be a ring of some sort on Star's finger. It's really shiny, so you get distracted by it. Sora and Minako, you notice that if the statue suddenly drops, Barf's foot will be crushed underneath it.
Barf, get out of the way.
What? Star drops his arm and the statue starts to fall. Are you going to try and save Barf from getting his foot crushed?
I tackle Barf.
Make a dex roll.
Regular?
Yes.
Doesn't acrobatics count too?
Technically, I should be making you do some sort of strength check since you did specify tackle. God, fine. Athletics check then.
18.
Consider where you're
He is tackling from the side.
Yeah, behind her side. You successfully tackle Barf out of the way of the statue, saving his foot. Afterward, Barf gets up and says, "Hey, thanks, man."
No problem. But the adrenaline.
Star rushes up and asks, "Everyone all right? I wasn't expecting the statue to just fall like that."
Yeah, but whatever you did, that was cool.
Star holds up his hand and shows you all a closer look at the ring he is wearing, which is emblazoned with gems that form the letter S on it. This is a ring of the Schwartz, and it allows me to utilize its power to do things like levitate objects. Yogurt walks over and says, "It also has many other properties, but I'll let you try and figure it out for yourself when the time comes, Lone Star."
Like, but what were they referencing the Schwartz for? Just for the Force?
Yes.
But was like an actual reason why they call it the Schwartz, aside from the...
I'm pretty sure it's just a funny ripoff of the Force.
Okay. Like a psych.
Yeah, there's two sides to every Schwartz. It's an upside and a downside. He's got the upside while I got the downside.
Oh. Oh.
There's two sides to every Schwartz.
Oh.
What did you say?
Yeah.
And then Neku.
Like a psych. Damn, that's powerful.
Yogurt says, "Yeah, it's like I always say, never underestimate the power of the Schwartz, even though it takes intense focus and concentration to harness the power of it."
Jeez. Especially when it comes to magic, right, Yogurt?
Exactly.
He uses shape water, but there is no water around.
No water you can see anywhere. You do see a nice number of small torches lighting the walls, though.
Casts burning hands.
Most of the torches were already lit. They were how the room was lit up in the first place. But there were a few in the area that were not lit. As soon as your spell touches those, they immediately ignite. Yogurt looks at the display and nods. "Impressive work.
But that's power Schwartz.
But it's not the power of the Schwartz. But it definitely is some sort of magic. Anyway, Lone Star and I were pretty much done here. You can all head to bed if you like."
Let's rest up, but what about the Winnebago?
Star starts to speak, but is interrupted by Yogurt. He says, You let me worry about that. I'll show you when the time is right."
Let's rest up, guys. I got the energy. Flavor text, flavor.
You all head to your rooms and try to get some rest.
No. Before all this, Chuggy Monster phones. Oh, dear Lord, Sora, stop.
Oh, dear Lord, Sora, stop. Flavor text. Not a flavor text. Like flavor text.
Let's go.
What the hell, dude? I swear to God, you were the most excitable person I've ever met about certain things. For real.
Did Neku tell you all to chill?
Anyway, the recap of of when we last did this, and then we'll continue on. You all are sleeping in the comfortable rooms Yogurt provided you when you all are suddenly woken up by a dink incessantly shouting at you. It's a couple of hours before dawn.
Perception?
No, not this time. You're still in the room, and the dink is still incessantly shouting at you, and Minako because you're in the same room.
What? What's going on?
Roll an intelligence check to see if you can fully understand what
16.
the dink is saying through its body language. You manage to interpret the body language to mean that something is happening outside right now and that you need to hurry.
Minako. What? Get up and grab everyone. Okay.
As you both leave your rooms, you see Roxas and Miku are outside of their room as they left at the same time. Hey, are the others still in the rooms?
I'll go get them. He knocks on Neku's door.
Neku.
Neku, wake the up. What now? Sora, what's going on? Go meet up with Roxy and the others. Okay.
He goes to Ven's door.
Huh? Sora? No time for questions. Get to the others. Got it.
Goes to Gordon. Gordon and Ven were in the same room. What? And then I had to go back and look at it, and then I found it, and I was like, bingo.
Get dressed. There's something going on.
And then I went to the confirmation, bingo. Lol.
Get everyone. What about starting the others?
You don't know where they were roomed up. Besides, the dink that woke you and Miyako up was clear that the matter at hand is very urgent.
Can I try to communicate by speaking its own language?
They're gone already. Probably to the main room.
Sora could speak dink.
Dink. The dink's language. Just
No, we have, Gordon has an ability called Talk to Animals, but we never use it. Because,
There's no animals. There's no animals in any of these movies.
no, but, let's go.
While you were getting everyone, Roxas, Miku, and Minako arrive in the main room, where Star, Barf, Yogurt, and the other dinks are waiting. Guys, what's going on? Yogurt speaks first. The princess has been captured by Spaceballs. Quickly, to the entrance. What? No time, let's go.
Wait up.
Good, the others are here. Now let's go. You all rush out of the entrance doors to find that Spaceball 1 is taking off, presumably with the princess on board. It blasts off before we can take another step towards it.
What the?
Damn, too late.
Well, now what?
Everyone, roll perception.
How are we gonna catch up to them?
Sora rolls a 6, Ven a 17, Rox an 11, Miku a 23, Minako a 6. Mofo. Miku plus 7 perception, plus a good roll, baby.
14.
Neku with a 14, and Gordon with a 19.
Okay, why is your character buff?
Bart's getting expertise pretty early now.
As you before.
Ven, Miku, Neku, and Gordon all spot a Winnebago not too far from your location. Miku, Ven, and Gordon all spot a bumper sticker on it that says I heart Uranus.
Yep. There is so many ways you can put that in the context. And don't go about doing that.
I love this movie.
Yeah, right.
Flavor, text, flavor, text, flavor, text. Okay, that's enough. Back to the film. Double middle finger.
No, you table flips.
Table flips. Puts the table back. What's that Winnebago doing out there? She points it out.
Sora's just already running for it. he has enough of Miku. He's just booking it.
Star and Barf look at it and immediately recognize it. Star says, "That's Eagle 5." Rock's like, "Oh yeah, the Winnebago has a name."
Starts running towards Eagle 5.
Star face palms before saying, "I don't know how it's here now, but I crash landed in it because it had no fuel." Yogurt speaks up and says, "I brought it here and secretly filled the tank. She's full up now, plus I put a canister of spare fuel in your glove compartment, just in case. Oh, right, I also made this for you, Lone Star." Yogurt reaches into his pocket and produces a fortune cookie, then gives it to Lone Star and says, "Just in case you get hungry at any time. Remember, though, open it before you eat it." Star nods and rushes over to Eagle 5.
Give me a minute. Apparently Caden just... rushed over to Eagle 5. You already did that, right? Right.
Yeah, it's everyone get in now.
Everyone get in. We're clown-carring this. We're clowning this thing.
We're clown carring this thing. How did you screw that up so badly? Star climbs into Eagle 5 and hops right into the pilot's seat, with Barth following him into the cockpit and taking the co-pilot's seat. Star says, "Everyone, get in the back. There should be enough space for you all."
Are you in the back helping the others get on?
Everyone gets into Eagle 5. The seats have no belts, though.
You might want to hold on to something. Star, why are there no seatbelts in this thing?
Star gets on the intercom and says, I only planned on carrying cargo back there, so I thought that seatbelts would be unnecessary. Take your own advice and grab a hold of something. He then hops off the intercom. Wait a minute. Gordon, do you still have the rope?
Let me see. 22.
Got it.
5 points!
You know the drill. Tie us down so we don't move in the seats while we take off.
Yep. Ties everyone down.
Star gets on the intercom again and says, everyone ready?
Ready. Spaceballs, we're coming for you.
All right then. Eagle 5, taking off. You all feel the force of Eagle 5 taking off, but since Gordon tied you all down, you are all safe in your seats.
The G's.
I know, right? Pretty intense. Yeah.
Yeehaw! Necker's just having a time of his life.
Yep.
Dot, I'm the Vespa.
Roll perception.
23.
You don't see dot matrix anywhere.
Guys, Matrix missing.
Wait. Roxas roll history with advantage. Dirty 20. You remember that Dot also wasn't with you when you were all gathered at Yogurt Slayer. You assume that she most likely got taken prisoner by the Spaceballs along with Vespa. Right. Yeah, she's probably on Spaceball 1 as well.
At least there's plenty of room. True.
Everyone roll perception.
14.
Roxas gets a 14. Minako with a 9. Miku with a 26. Sora with a 9.
Holy shit.
Ven with a 5. Neku with a 17. And Gordon with a 14.
Still, D&D Beyond still hates me right now.
Roxas, Miku, Neku, and Gordon all hear Lone Star and Barf talking as Star forgot to turn off his end of the intercom before announcing blastoff. Quiet, everyone. I think we're about to hear something good.
Sora's just...
He's angry at his dice roller.
Sora's really not having it.
Star starts the conversation by saying, There, Spaceball 1 in sight. Barf then says, Yeah, but how are we going to get close to it? The moment we get too close, they're going to spot us on our radars. We'll never make it in time. Nuh-uh. Yuh-huh. Nuh-uh. Yuh-huh. Nuh-uh. Not if we jam it. Barf then sounds excited as he says, Aha! You're right. And when you're right, you're right. And you're always right. Star then says, Yeah, just use the downscope and jam the thing. Roxas just starts laughing.
Jam? Like jelly? If that's the case, okay. I'm still pissed at D&D Beyond.
Star notices that the intercom is still on and quickly shuts it off at this point. Gordon, please, untie us quickly so we could go watch this.
You crazy?
Sounds like it. Sora. Come on, it'll be quick. You can quickly tie us down afterward. It'll be worth it, trust me.
Fine.
Also, I am not crazy. Roxas had me tested. Can confirm.
What did you say?
Who wants to watch the radar be jammed?
Me. All of us rocks.
Awesome. You all make your way to the window and watch as a jar of jam makes its way towards Spaceball 1's radar dish. The jar breaks as soon as it touches the dish, sending glass and jam spreading around the inside of the dish as well as into the void of space.
Flavor text.
Now that is how you jam a radar.
Yeah, you know I'm not in a good mood.
Flavor
Flavor text.
It's still you, so Star.
Star, how close are we?
Star turns on the intercom and says, Almost there. We're about to start landing procedures. He then makes sure he turns off the intercom this time as he focuses on doing the landing procedures.
Get ready. Also, I swear to God, if Miku manages to roll a higher number...
More flavor text. Anyway, Gordon, are you going to tie down the team as Star works on landing procedures?
Hold up. Pops in. I still hate that freaking asshole. Leaves. Yeah.
Nominate. Slaps Rico directly outside of the room.
Ow, why?
2 words. Trigger, word. And a piece of advice, don't say it. I can't help slapping anyone who says it, even you. Sorry. She just leaves.
Back to Spaceballs.
Anyway, Gordon ties you all down and Star lands Eagle 5 on Spaceball 1.
Well, we're here.
Star walks in quickly and says, Okay, here's the plan. There's 2 Spaceball soldiers out there who want to arrest us for illegal parking. Barf and I are going to knock them out and use their uniforms as disguises. We don't want to raise the alarms when we're trying to bust out Vespa, so we're going to go it alone. That means you guys are going to stay here and rush in as reinforcements if the alarms somehow get raised. Got it?
This is where we had.
Oh, yeah. All the things that, because I discussed it with him earlier in the week. So, yeah.
I made a reference to U.S. military. There's a thing that in our notes that Gore mentions Rangers lead the way.
Rangers lead the way.
There is a army division known as the Rangers, and they're always the first people out the door. Hence the term Rangers lead the way.
Mm-hmm. And then everyone else is volunteering their things. Miku volunteers that she can cast invisibility on two people. So then DM's just like, right. With that said, does anyone want to do that or follow Star's plan?
I think we follow Star's plan. Well, we don't.
No, you go down. You'll see Miku do it to us,
Yeah, give me a minute.
and that's you.
Miku, do it to us.
You and Minako, I'm guessing.
Are there supposed to be 3 of us?
I can only cast invisibility on 2 people at most. Oh,
Me and Ven.
4th level spell slot. Yeah. You Ven. Okay then. She casts invisibility on Sora and Ven.
Start to obtain spy.
While you were doing this, Star and Barf already knocked out the 2 Spaceball soldiers and donned their uniforms. They're making their way towards the jail. Sora and Ven follow behind them.
Sora you just see Lone Star and Barf in Spaceball uniforms, and you just got Sora and Ven in Blockbuster uniforms.
But they're invisible, so they can't be seen. What about me? Are you invisible? Nope, not to my knowledge. But +5 stealth. Then you need to stay there, otherwise the alarms will raise.
Nuts!
Okay. Nervous? Yes.
Before I got interrupted, I was saying that you were walking behind the disguised Star and Barf, and they suddenly stop and press their backs to the wall, as if they're waiting for someone to pass by. Roll stealth with advantage.
Both of us?
Yes.
10, 23. Of course D&D says Sora. Can I re-roll?
You both do the same thing as quickly as you can, and as soon as you two see 2 Spaceball soldiers around the corner. One of the soldiers looks in Sora's direction as he passes by, saying, "Huh?" His buddy then says, "What?" The first soldier says, "I thought I heard something." Nah, it's probably nothing. Both of them walk off, and you proceed.
Starts swaying. D&D Beyond, don't you pull that on me. Sorry.
Apologizing for hating D&D Beyond. Don't worry, I hate my dice roller too sometimes. As you both approach the prison, you see that Star and Barf are gathered at one particular door. Both of you roll perception.
13, 3.
When I complain, decides to play nice. Sora, you hear a deep voice singing a song. You also hear Barf's comment of, "How about that? She's a bass." Before he pulls out a big-ass key and touches it to the door, which opens it.
That's one big-ass key. No kidding. And Sora being a keyblade wielder.
He knows all about keys and how to put them in holes.
We do not go for let's not go further into this.
But let's not take that out of context.
Let's not go deeper in this. Let's just move along.
You see that Star and Barf are exiting the prison cell with Vespa close behind Star and Dot holding onto Barf's tail. It's an actual scene in the movie, by the way. They pass by you and are going back the way you came in. I'm assuming you follow them back?
Yes.
They run through the route pretty quickly and arrive at the last turn before the door. Star stops short and halts everyone else as he stares down 2 guys without their uniforms.
Uh-oh. Okay, believe you.
One of the guys yells, "Those are the guys that stole our uniforms!" The other one says, "Beat the shit out of us too!" One of them readies his gun and Star reacts quickly, grabbing his gun and firing at them. The guys dodge, creating an opening for you all to run through. Star yells, "Run for it! Eagle 5 is directly outside the door!
Run! Watch me. 11 athletics. 14 of all odds. Then, never tell me the odds.
You all dash out of the door as the alarms are raised, causing a wave of Spaceball soldiers to rush out the door after you take up firing stances. One of the soldiers accidentally shoots the door of Eagle 5, sealing it shut. Shit. Star tries to open the door to quickly get away, but finds out that it has been locked from the shot. We can't get in. Vespa yells, well then, where are the keys? Barb shouts back, inside. Vespa then retorts, well, great.
Star, I got an idea.
If you're thinking of using the keyblade, sorry. I'll tell you right now that it won't work.
Nuts!
Minako's just like,
Can I kick the door?
you're getting fired upon, so roll strength with disadvantage.
10.
You kick the door, but nothing happens. Everyone inside the Winnebago, roll perception with advantage. Rox rolls 17, Miku with 18, Minako with a 23, Neku with a 15, and Gordon with a 6. Everyone except Gordon notices the gunfire, which prompted Minako's unsuccessful attempt at kicking the door. Miku notices that the door has a latch that she assumes is used for unlocking the door. I'm going to try to unlock the door from the inside. The latch doesn't budge. Damn. I'm going to try using some more force.
What else can we do?
Roll strength with disadvantage, Rox. 12. You managed to get the latch to unlock the door. You assume it was most likely loosened from Minako's kick. You open the door, I assume? Yes, you do so. Everyone, get in!
Hops in, gets in.
We did it! Star hops in the pilot seat and said, we're not out of the woods yet. I gotta do the pre-flight check, so someone's gonna have to distract the Spaceball soldiers before they try to stop us from taking off. Barf gets in the co-pilot seat and says, you guys get out there and distract those soldiers. We'll let you know when the checks are done so we can get out of there. Vespa and Dot climb into the back.
What?
Star gets irritated and says, what, do you think we could just take off within half a second of starting this thing up? No. If the checks are done improperly, something could break mid-flight and could send us hurtling into the void of space, or worse, blow us up. I don't have time for this. Just get out there and distract them or we'll never get out of here.
Gets out. Guys!
Let's go. Let's roll for initiative. Neku with a 6. Sora, 10. Roxas with a 15. Fen with a 15 as well. Miku with an 8. Minako gets a 5. And Gordon with an 18. Yeah! And there are 5 Spaceballs soldiers. 2 of them rolled the same as we're going down.
After shifts.
And it will take 3 rounds for Lone Star to complete the pre-flight checks. We start with Spaceball Soldier 3 taking a shot at Minako. 13.
I'm hit.
7 damage.
Lucky for me, I have 39 HP left.
Hey! Gordon.
Aims for SS3, 26.
Hits.
5 points!
He gets 8, and he uses his extra attack for 15, which hits
5 points!
for 9 damage.
Not bad.
Then,
Take this. 18.
and it hits
13 and surging with 24, which also hits.
12 damage. Extra attack.
Okay, I believe you.
Save DC.
Default 15.
What's your intelligence mod again? So, hold up. Get 12. Actually, he's 12. That's what I thought. He saves.
My actual DC was 12, sorry. Damn.
Space All Soldier 2 doesn't like what Ven just did to his buddy, so he's gonna attack him.
Try me.
9.
Stormtrooper aim.
Roxas. Oh yeah, because Ven attacked, his invisibility wore off. Forgot to mention that earlier. And then Roxas is like, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike using my bonus action, rush up to attack SS2. Using the spell's ability to give me advantage on the first strike. 22 and a dirty 20, which hit for 23 damage total. Extra attack, dirty 20 and 18 for 9 damage. SS5 is going to take a shot at Roxas now with a 19, which hits for 10 damage. Sora's up next.
Take this. 19.
Hits.
10 and surging by casting Green Flame Blade. Extra attack. This is it for 12.
Miss.
Well,
Anyway, Miku. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave in a second level spell slot. Every soldier has to make a con save now. Sure. DC? 16.
thank God you can't surge.
They all fail. All of them take 10. All of them take 10 thunder damage. Spaceball soldiers 2 and 3 just flat out die. The others take the damage and are pushed into the door since it closed behind them. And then I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Sora.
Thanks.
You now have a D8 you can roll it for any check/saving throw for the next 10 minutes. It does go away when you use it, though. Over to Neku.
I'm gonna
Agonazar's Scorcher.
Essex level and heighten. Good luck.
On Spaceball Soldier 4. Wow, he rolled a nat 20 and then a 17, giving him a 19. Safe to say that saves.
What does this? F times.
Still roll the damage. I'll just need to divide it by 2.
6.5.
Rounding down to 6 damage. Minako.
Here I go. 7 and surging.
Yeah, 7 misses.
17.
That doesn't. It hits. And I mean that it does hit. Should clarify.
10, and for my bonus, Polar Master.
18, which hits for 7 damage. Then finally, extra attack, which is a miss out of 7. Spaceball Soldier 1 is attacking Sora for 19 to hit,
Ow.
which hits for 7 damage. Spaceball Soldier 4 is attacking Minako with
Miss
a
me.
10, which misses. And then we'll
Flavor text, flavor text, flavor text.
skip over.
Yep, had enough columns for today.
Massive recap. We're back at the top of the turn order, so Gordon
Nuts!
takes aim at Spaceball Soldier 1, rolls 22, which a hit.
What did you 5 points!
You hit the wrong button with an 8 for damage.
5 points!
19 to hit, and it hits for 10 damage.
5 points!
Thanks. Nah.
Then attacks Spaceball Soldier 1,
30-20.
which hits for 13 damage.
13 with an extra, missed on 1.
Critical miss, which we don't do. So yeah. Roxas. Spaceball Soldier 5 and 4 and 5 are right next to each other. So he's going to attack Spaceball Soldier 4 with a 16 and an 8, which one of them hits for 6 damage. Hordebreaker attack on Spaceball Soldier 5, which is a 16 to hit for 7 damage. Extra attack on Spaceball Soldier 4, 8 and 25, which only one hits for 9 damage. Spaceball Soldier's 5 turn next. He's going to take a shot at Roxas with an 18, which hits for 10 damage. Sora's up next.
With dexterity, Sora pulls out his revolvers. Yes, he has embraced the full cowboy.
Yep.
Like he's dual wielding akimbo.
Yep.
Peacekeepers, I should say, peacemakers.
Yeah.
Not to be confused by the London peacekeepers.
My NHL 22 team.
Anyway,
Or 23 team, I should say.
missed both, but I'm doing it again.
Why am I dicing? Yo. Why did you roll both times?
First attack was a 10-11. Second attack were both 11.
Yeah, those are misses. And then Sora gets mad. Holy. Well then, moving on. Miku, you're up. Who all is injured? Who all is injured? Me. You're half health currently.
21.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on in the 3rd level slot on Roxas. Heal 11. Sweet, 39 health. Unintentional, but I'll take it. And for my action, she takes out her sniper rifle and aims it at Spaceball Soldier 1. Say your prayers. Dirty 20 for 4 damage.
Still angry while playing columns off screen. Yes, I've been playing a lot. I was playing a lot of the Genesis classics
Because I mentioned it to him, and I mentioned it had NHL 94.
as one of the mods for columns 2.
Yeah, and he's just been playing. He just played columns. He was actually pretty good at it.
Yeah, I'm really good at columns.
Puzzle games are not my forte. Anyway, Neku.
Maybe. What's her firearm again? You forgot.
I forgot it. You forgot. And then we just decided, you know what, you freaking Neku my minigun.
My name is Deku Sakuraba, and this is my weapon.
That takes an insane amount of strength to wield properly, dude.
I rolled a d20 and SS1.
Do you even lift, bro? Well. Oh, roll a strength check with disadvantage. Try and keep the thing steady.
6. Do I still hit?
Yeah, but most of the bullets go flying above your target. Some do hit. Roll damage, but have whatever you roll.
That's d12.
Try 4d12. And it's a ranged weapon, and your dex modded to it as well.
17.
Total before having?
32. 34, I mean.
Probably didn't have much any health.
Oh, God.
so- Yeah, he did.
Oh, my God. I just realized this.
Yeah?
Neku's number in NHL 23 is 34.
That's so funny. Oh my god. But yeah, he dead.
Nice.
Minako.
Who's left?
Spaceball Soldier 4, who's nearly dead, and Spaceball Soldier 5, who's relatively healthy.
I go up to SS4 and aim my Glock 19 at point blank range. 8 and misses, but keeps calm.
But let's keep calm.
How 8 even at point blank?
How did you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you.
I'm just gonna do this.
What did you say?
the a-hole distracts Minako so hard so that she misses both times. Keep firing. Oz. SS4 does exactly that and fires at Minako with a 14,
Ow!
which hits for 5 damage.
I got you, Minako.
Gordon, I got you, Minako. 28 hits.
Strike through.
For 7 he's most likely dead. For 7 damage.
5 points!
He's hella dead. Yeah! One more. 29, which hits for 11 damage. Then,
Pulls out the RPG. Surprise!
surprise, a-holes. Oh no.
16.
Oh no! Hits if you're going to fire at him.
I was aiming to him.
I was asking if you are going to fire the RPG at the dude.
Yes.
Thank you. Roll damage.
76. Yo, he dead.
Christ in a handbasket falling down a river to a Wendy's. That would have killed him at full health. Why did we give such a powerful win button to the massive Mohawk?
Barb sees this and immediately exclaims,
Holy shit.
"Does Lone Star know this?"
Yes, he says nothing, though. His jaw just dropped back to Druidia.
What about Vespa?
Vespa and Dot heard the explosion but didn't see what caused it. So,
Combat's over.
combat's over. You guys are gonna get an Eagle 5 and get out of here?
Let's get going before Dark Helmet finds out.
Okay, then. You all board Eagle 5, and just as the blast doors open again, you guys take off.
Sayonara.
Hey, holes. It's sayonara, but sure.
Gives a message across.
You all get a decent distance from Spaceball 1 before you feel Eagle 5 turn around and start moving. And stop moving. Star gets on the intercom and says, Y'all might want to get up here. Something's about happening to Spaceball 1.
Huh? Guess where Lone Star is.
Vespa and Dot both follow Sora. Are the rest of you going as well?
Yeah.
You all get to the cockpit and look out to see Spaceball 1 transforming itself.
What the hell?
What the literal? Barf comments, It's not just a spaceship. It's a transformer.
Oh, shit.
As the transformation completes, you see that Spaceball 1 has transformed into a giant maid, complete with a vacuum cleaner. Barf says, A vacuum cleaner. So that's how they're going to suck the air out of Druidia.
But is it HIPAA approved? I just pulled out my random pool of words.
Your random pool of 90s knowledge. Anyway, Star, Barf, Vespa, and Dot all look at Sora with confused expressions on their faces. I don't think they get it.
Sora, shut up. What can we do?
Vespa says, I don't know, but we have to do something. I won't stand by my planet getting destroyed by a bunch of Spaceballs. Star then says, Well, we could go in there and try to sabotage it from the inside.
Bombing mission?
Star shakes his head. Nah, I don't keep bombs on my ship. We need to get in there and find some sort of self-destruct switch. Knowing dumbasses like the Spaceballs, they're sure to have some sort of button or switch like that hidden inside the ship.
Sure, but we'll help out. If we need to distract higher-ups, we will.
All right, then. First things first. I'll get us as close to where the switch should be. Stardust then starts flying through space towards Spaceball 1 and enters the ear of it. Stardust presses a few buttons on the side of his cockpit. Barf asks, What are you doing? Star then replies with, Scanning.
Heal up if you need to.
Eagle 5 continues through the narrow passageway until it comes to a stop. Star says, I think I found it. Now, I've got to get over there. I'll only allow 3 of you to come along with me, if you want to. Otherwise, I'll do this myself.
Hey, sorry, got a microwave back here?
Star says, Yeah, over here. Prepare yourselves. We've got a bit of time to spare. He then shows Neku where the microwave is.
Gordon proceeds to pop a bag of popcorn. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Help yourselves.
Grabs a handful.
What do we roll? You don't roll.
Just 15 HP, vulnerary.
Yep, 15 HP.
And we call it Blockbuster Popcorn.
Yeah, Blockbuster popcorn.
I think we say this in
In like the first episode, or no, the
the
OVA
F
episode.
OVA.
Yeah, yeah, the previous one of Blockbuster campaign. Everyone grabs a handful. We good? Yep, good here. Vespa, you want some? Vespa looks at Gordon, then at the bag at Gordon before saying, "Sure, why not?" She walks over and grabs a handful for herself.
I'm going to take the screen for a minute.
What is it?
Sora, roll perception. And I'm going to get over. 14. Damn. I gave it to him anyway. You feel something in your back pocket and you pull it out. It looks like the same orb you found while in the OVA. This time, it's blue. Another drive form? Well, I'll keep this in mind.
Back to me. Okay then. Well, you are all as prepared as you can be. Are you going to be sending someone with Star, and if so, who? You can choose up to 3 people. By the way, I have Pass Without Trace, so I can cast it on all of you before you leave, too.
I think we've basically covered that,
Yeah,
Sora, Gordon, and then we go out there.
yeah. We pretty much got this. And then Roxas casts Pass Without Trace on Sora, Ven, Gordon, and Star. There, he should be much harder to detect now.
Well then, let's shut this thing down.
Just as a reminder, Pass Without Trace gives you +10 on stealth checks in addition to your regular stealth mod. As Sora, Gordon, and Ven and Star leave, Barf says, "They're going down there." I wouldn't. You then make your way to the door and open it. Roll stealth.
18.
Star rolled a 27,
Same.
and
24.
Gordon rolls a 24. You all follow Star's lead as he sneaks around the soldiers and through the corridors. He eventually comes up to a corner and stops you all. He says, "Okay, there's a guard next to the door. Looks like it's hooked up to a scanner of some sort, so we'll need to knock this guy out. I have an idea, but if any of you want to try and knock this guy out yourself, be my guest."
I could try. Is it still stealth?
Yep.
Stealth? I mean,
Is it still stealth? Yep.
32.
You successfully sneak up to the guard. What are you going to do to knock him out?
Kick him in the...
Nuts!
Lol. Gordon lived up to his name.
Roll a strength check.
19.
You kick him in the...
Nuts!
and he crumbles to the ground, holding them. He's too distracted by the pain to notice anything else.
Darwin Award. Nice.
Star quickly searches him and finds a key card. He inserts it into the slot, and the scanner reveals itself to be a handprint scanner. He keeps saying, "Handprint identification, please."
I grab the body and place his... I grab the body and place his hand on the scanner.
Roll a strength check to see if you can get his hand to move away from his...
No.
What did you say?
Sorry. Ow.
You hit the wrong button, how dare you. Anyway. You roll a...
19.
You do so, but there's a glove on the hand, so the scanner won't read it.
I slip off the glove of the thing.
You do so and place the hand back on the scanner. It reads perfectly and opens the door. Star knocks on the guard's helmet and says, "Thanks again," before heading in. The door closes behind him, separating you from Star.
Well, let's finish this fight. Bring it in. Brings everyone in. Blockbuster on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Blockbuster Radio. What a
This is not the outro, but
I know. You wanted to do that.
where to now?
Roll perception, you 3.
4, 8.
Safe as bed. Ven and Gordon, you hear footsteps approaching your direction.
Guys, someone's coming. Hide.
Roll stealth.
Plus 10.
Pass Without Trace is still active, so yeah. 34!
31, 26.
You all successfully find a hiding place and watch a man clothed entirely in black, walks towards the door Star entered the room himself. The door closes behind him.
Is that the Dark Helmet Miyako mentioned?
Roll history.
15.
Yeah, you recognized him. That was indeed Dark Helmet.
Played by Rick Moranis.
Roll perception again, you 3.
18.
Gordon with
Stop
a-
saying, you guys. 9.
Ben with the same. Gordon, you managed to hear a bunch of faint footsteps approaching your direction. No sudden noises. Roll stealth. 31, 33, and another 31. You stay put, and you all see 6 people pass you, specifically 5 soldiers and 1 officer. The officer says, "Our guard here stopped reporting in. Search the area for intruders." Everyone stays silent. Sora, the officer looks sort of familiar to you. Roll history to see if you can figure out who he is.
Advantage?
No. If you were Roxas, I'd say sure, but you're not.
21.
You recognize the officer as Colonel Sandurz.
It's the chicken man.
Unfortunately for you, he rolled a nat 20 on perception.
Plan B!
You.
Oh no, you idiot. We were doing so well. I told you to stay quiet.
Sandurz hears Sora's comment and immediately turns to face you all. He then says, "Found you. You will not disrupt our plans of stealing every breath of fresh air from Druidia. Men, kill them!" He then pulls out his blaster.
Plan B!
Roll for initiative.
Before initiative, points at him as Sandurz. Well, if it isn't the chicken man himself. I rolled a 13.
Ven with the same. Gordon with 11.
Me and Van roll off. 17. I get 23.
Sandurz also rolls a 13, so he's going to participate in the roll-off, and he rolled a 7.
I rolled off with Van.
I know. I use those.
Just double checking.
The others roll initiative. We go down. I have to roll again, but I got a 19. You're not the top of the order. You motherfucker! Of the ones who got out of 13, sure, but not overall. Spaceball Soldier 2 got a 17.
So...
Okay, combat is starting. Spaceball Soldier 2 goes first and is going to shoot at Sora. Stormtrooper aim, you rolled a nat 1!
Try me and your stormtrooper aim. Damn.
Sora, your turn.
Before I make my shot, I call Sandurz a chicken because of the name reference. KFC.
Yep.
Hands up, chicken, or else customer service is going out the window.
He rolls a 4.
Or imitation.
Sandurz scoffs at your attempt and says, "Dark Helmet calls me that all the time. I'm used to it. And I'm not afraid of you."
Fires both guns. One crits.
The other misses.
What's the damage die?
Since it's a revolver, 1d8.
Also proxy.
So 1d8 times 2. What's your dex mod? Plus 4. Then 1d8 plus 4 times 2.
10. Extra tackle Bert.
Fires both guns again. Well, a 17 and a 15, which one hits for 12 damage.
Scare now, chicken.
Sandurz retorts, "Get some originality, you spike-eared punk."
Oh, now you've done it.
Roxas, roll perception. 16. You hear sounds of fighting in the distance. Roxas just stands up abruptly and is like, "Guys, the others are in danger. Let's go help them." Miku's just like, "Ah, yeah, here comes the reinforcements." You all rush there and arrive in the fight next round. In the meantime, Ven.
Pulls out the RPG. Not intending on firing, mind you. Nobody calls Sora a punk now. Calls a Sora punk now. If you don't surrender now, the chicken man will go into the fryer.
7.
Intimidation. Thanks for that, man.
All of the soldiers look at you, confused. Sandurz then says to them, "Don't listen to the other punk, just kill them." They're intimidated by Sandurz more and do not back down in any way.
Crypto win. Ready to get 22 on SS2.
Hits for 9 damage.
He is his extra. He's casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter. With him to save at 12.
On Spaceball Soldier 2, but he fails. Cause him.
And since being Spaceball being a parody, he starts bursting into laughter as he falls to the floor.
Yep.
Sora, comedy.
Sandurz is going to fire at Sora with a 14 to hit. And does 10 damage because it hits. Legendary action, and he attacks Sora again. 17 to hit, which
Sora!
which gets him for 13 damage.
I need healing.
I like to call that massive damage. Gordon.
Sora splashes vulnerary.
Sora. Splashes vulnerary and Sora.
He tries to use it extra, but
Sora heals 15 HP from the vulnerary. Extra, you big jerks! But extra attack only works if you use the attack action first. Since you used an item, it won't trigger. Oh well. SS4 is going to fire at Ven. 23.
Ow.
For 12 damage. SS1 attacks Ven as well, but he gets an 8, which misses.
Where are you? A stormtrooper?
Then Spaceball Soldier 5 attacks Ven, but he rolls at 11, which misses.
Are you even trying?
Spaceball Soldier 3 attacks Ven and hits him with a 24.
Ow.
For 11 damage. Top of the turn order. SS2 is still laughing, so it makes another wisdom save. And then he rolls a 12, which saves.
Oh, shit.
He stops laughing, but he's still prone. Sora!
All right, you pissed me off. Get ready for your worst nightmare. Give me strength!
Boom.
I'm in Valor. Sword heals the full. Time to face the wrath of a Keyblade wielder. And there is if you guys ever seen Ghostbusters, you probably won't get the joke.
Yeah.
King Key with a dirty 20.
Monochrome 18. Both hit for 9 and 10 damage, respectively.
One more. You're gonna die. You're gonna die right here, right now.
Hits with a Kingdom Key for 21, but he misses with Monochrome for 8 damage. Roxanne and the others arrive at this time. Reinforcements have arrived. And, great, it's Colonel Sandurz, the big chicken.
I could use some help here.
I'm going to cast Searing Smite in the second level spell slot and attack SS2. Advantage since he's prone. Dirty 20 and a 16 that both hit for 27 total damage. And then he uses Heartbreaker on Spaceball Soldier 11, Spaceball Soldier 1. But an 11 misses. Extra attack on Spaceball Soldier 2. But it's an 18 and a crit.
Stop. He's already dead.
Deals massive damage. 24. You burn him to a crisp while beating the shit out of him.
Then, Thunderclap. Con save 12.
Only a radius of 5 feet, so SS1 and SS3 need to make the save. Only those two.
700 SS1.
SS1 fails, but the other succeeds. 700 SS1.
Extra. Follow up with a Kenshiro on SS3, which succeeds.
Okay, I believe you. You succeed. He saves. Sandurz is really holding a grudge against Sora. He's going to attack him.
Sora versus Sandurz.
Yep. You keep trying to say Saunders, but it's Sandurz.
Try me.
What's wrong, Colonel Sandurz? Chicken.
Try me.
24
Gah.
for 14 damage. And then he uses his legend.
You're making me angry.
Uses his legendary action to attack Sora again with a 21 to hit.
Ow.
11 damage.
That's it.
Gordon.
I'm going to kill you and then kill you again. Hold up.
Yeah, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
I'll get the Eggman.
Yes. Snapcube Van Dubs, love him. Alfred is the best Eggman. You better make sure you pump up that mic.
Yep, I'm gonna mute you and Come on.
Give it a minute.
Really? first hit.
Okay, maybe click again.
Internet is so slow, it's not funny at times.
Yep. Very professional podcast here, by the way.
I'm going to kill you and then kill you again.
Anyway, back to a reasonable level. Also put me back in the soundboard.
You're back on air.
Yeah, and put the soundboard back on here too, just in case we need it. And Gordon just,
Still got that?
yeah. I'd like to see you try. You love getting a taste of my Sandurz blaster, though.
What is that? What's that over there? Looks like shotgun. Ooh. Grabs it and fires at Sandurz. Ooh, 25.
Hits.
Damage die?
1d10
12.
plus dex mod, of course. 12 damage. Pumps and fires again. 15, but that misses.
I'm gonna have to do it. I know of a shorter one.
Massive damage.
Come on.
Very professional, I know. Should have had it pulled up beforehand. I'm like, I can do this now because I'm not on here.
Yeah, you're
I did the sniff.
exit page. When your internet sucks, then you're... Hang on. I think I could pull up on my end.
In the meantime, enjoy this
Hold up.
documentary. Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do,
Hold up, I need to...
do, 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 do.
let's...
All right.
Okay.
We spent too much time on this. All right.
Okay. Let's keep moving.
Keep moving. Also put the soundboard on air.
Yep.
There we go.
Soundboard's on there.
Okay. So now it's Neku next.
Since now that Sora's resume gun, my name is Naku Sakuraba, and this is my weapon.
He rolls a 20 on strength, so he somehow steadies the thing. Roll the hit.
17.
Oh no! Roll damage.
2d12, 4d12 plus a dex.
40-12 plus dex.
32. Sandurz, guess what we're having for dinner?
Oh, this is hurting quite a bit. But I'm not done. And stop calling me chicken.
It's you, Major Asshole. That's actually one of the names in the movie. It was
Yeah, Major Philip Asshole. Are the other soldiers scared? The other soldiers just want all of you dead. Anyway, SS4 is going to attack Roxas. 13, try again with your stormtrooper aim. Minako!
looks at Sandurz in the eye and points gun directly on his head. This is for hurting my boyfriend. 21 to hit.
Hits.
10 for damage.
Yeah.
My
1d6.
girl.
10 damage. Minako is a savage mother effer.
Hey, you can thank me. He lost to a girl.
As soon as the bullet hits him, he flies back a couple of feet before regaining his footing and saying, "You think you've beaten me? I'm not even close to done yet." Takes a can out of his pocket, cracks it open, and immediately starts huffing its contents. After he finishes, he tosses aside the can and says, "I feel much better already. Druidian air always smells better after a good workout."
Oh, you're gonna get the fork for sure. Do you have any dignity? Ooh. Switch to the EDF fork. I've been playing World Brothers around this time.
Yep. You guys really take this too seriously.
Runs up and point blanks. Crits.
Oh no!
Oh, damn. Okay, believe you. Hello, 20 damage.
Calm the hell down. 20 damage. That's what I like to call massive damage. Jesus. Anyway,
Also, where are you getting the massive damage from?
it's from the thing I'll show you later after the podcast. It's really funny though. SS1 attack.
Wait, I think I know. You were watching one of the, like a challenge run of something?
Yeah, it's RPG challenge runs.
Okay, I think you told me.
Yeah, I told you, but I haven't shown you a video yet. Anyway, moving on. Spaceball Soldier 1 attacks Minako. A 16.
She tries to use Polar Master, but
It's
it's not in range. Well,
He has a frickin' laser rifle. He hits for 7 damage. SS5 is tagging Minako, also not within your range. 11.
Stormtroopers, the lot of you.
SS3 also attacking, but he misses.
Miku, I'm dying over here.
It is Miku's turn next, unfortunately. Yeah, who else is injured?
Me? That's nothing serious. 23 HP.
She started firing. Casting healing word in a 3rd level. It's a car alarm. Anyway,
Yeah, it's literally a car. Oh, we need it's Square Enix. Okay, we need to develop something that will make players know that they're at low HP. Nomura, how about a car alarm?
how about a car alarm? Yes.
Ichi, Miyako, run!
No, wait. Casting healing order as a third level slot on Sora? Heal 13. Still blaring.
Miyako, run!
Huh? Oh no. Runs. I don't have any healing spells that take an action cast, so I'm going to cast Thunderwave in a second level spell slot, moving solitary healing. Sandurz, SS4, SS5, and SS3 all failed. SS1 saved. Damn, 5 damage to fails, 2 damage to saves. Back to the top, Sora!
You made me do this. Give me wisdom. His uniform does not change because it's blue, but I'm wearing blue pants and shoes and lowering wisdom
Yeah.
and starts spamming magic missile.
Slot level and who are the darts targeting? You can target multiple enemies using this and it automatically hits.
All towards Sandurz, first level.
3d4 plus 3 for damage.
8. Starts spamming again.
For 10 damage. Rock says, I could probably try and kill Sandurz now, but I'm going to leave him for Sora, because he'd probably kill me if I did that. So instead I'm going to attack SS1. 11 and dirty 20, 1 hits for 4 damage. Extra attack, 8 and 15 for 11 damage on 1 hit. Then,
Who said fork?
no, then. Fine. Then,
Who's still breathing?
SS4, SS1, SS5, and SS3.
I'll back up towards Sora and fire the fork at them. Then we'll watch Sora and Minako beat the living shit out of Mr. KFC here.
What in the fuck? Sorry, there's no way in hell I'm going to allow you to use a weapon that just deletes enemies from existence. Just saying.
What? I can't roll to win?
Mother effer, no! It's bad enough that I allow you to keep that blasted RPG.
Okay, magic missile.
All for 5 damage.
Then ice knife.
Dirty 20, which hits for 6 damage. Attack on which one? SS1. Dex save. SS1 fails, but the others are too far away for them to be affected.
Full
damage. How many d6 do you roll? 2. SS1 is not dead yet, but is very close. Sandurz says, well, this is it, isn't it? The end of the line. I'll make it so you won't forget this moment. By hurting you as much as possible. He then attacks Sora.
Just you try.
12.
You missed. Game over.
Legendary action. He attacks again, but he rolls a nat 1.
I'll see you in hell.
Wait a minute. Gordon.
Nuts!
Here.
Fire.
Fires SF1.
27, which hits
5 points!
for 8 damage.
One more. SS1 is dead.
Yeah. Changes target to SS4. You're next.
26.
Which hits
5 points!
for 6 damage. Neku.
9 strength.
You aren't able to stabilize it. Roll the hit.
14.
Hits. Roll damage like normal, but have the end result.
17.5.
Rounded down. 17 damage. Never specified target earlier. Spaceball Soldier 4.
Yes.
SS4 is taking a shot at Neku. 21, which
Ugh.
hits for 10 damage. Minako.
Can I just do nothing and watch Sora beat the shit out of Chicken Man?
If you want, but you still have 3 more soldiers left to kill. Spoilers, the battle won't end with Sandur's death. You have to rout the enemies.
I cheer Sora on.
Damage round, yay, wasted, yay! Anyway, Spaceball Soldier 5 attacks Neku. 11.
Stormtrooper.
Misses. SS3 attacks Neku with a crit!
Ah,
With massive damage, 20.
ow, Miku.
It's Miku next, and she casts Healing Word on Neku in a 2nd level spell slot, which heals 13 HP.
Not much, but it'll work.
And here, use a Vulnerary on Neku. Heal 15 more.
Feeling better already.
Top of the order, Sora.
I'll see you in hell, chicken. I critted
He crits.
in the most... And I had this happen with me once. This is during one of our mock sessions. We were fighting off what seems to be the second time.
Yeah.
Fourth time. It was our 3rd time, then 4th time, 50 Shades. Catherine showed up.
Oh God, yeah.
It was Catherine Spiel. And Sora's just pointed at her face, seeing hell, and crits.
Deja vu. Anyway, you yell at me, and I'm like, "What? You still haven't given me damage numbers, lol." And you clarify. I'm like, "Yes, a D8, 16 on first. You don't even need to roll the second one. He's done.
Badass.
As soon as you shoot him, he gets sent flying off into an elevator shaft that was conveniently in the area.
Badass. That's what you get for messing with the leader, a.k.a. shift manager.
I can do that better. That's what you get for messing with the leader, a.k.a. the shift manager.
I feel a whole lot better. Come here, SS4.
The dirty 20, which hits for 5 damage. Roxas, luckily for you, the final 3 are clumped together. If only I had whirlwind attack. Oh well, attacking SS4. 25 and 23, which both hit for 15 damage. Horde Breaker attack on SS5, which misses on an 11. Extra attack on SS4, but he's dead, so he goes over to SS5. 11, dirty 20, one of hits for 4 damage. Ven's up next.
Goes for SS5. Dirty 20.
Which hits for 6 damage.
One more missed.
Which misses. Gordon.
Nuts!
Crit SS5.
For 19 damage.
5 points!
One more, 22, which
5 points!
hits for 10 damage. Neku.
I am Neku Sakuraba, and this is my weapon. I can quote the heavy if I want to.
Yeah. I can't lift it. I rolled a 3. Not at all.
He then casts his firebolt.
Yep.
22.
22 to hit on SS5. Oh, no, 22 damage on SS5. Bro had 1 HP. He's dead.
Who's left?
Oh, no, yeah, it was 22 to hit, so yeah.
Ready to die?
Nuts!
SS3. Miss! I missed it. It has
Nuts!
SS3 attacks Gordon. 11. You're too slow! Miku. Race sniper. Wave goodbye to your head. Fires at S3 for the dirty 20 for 13 damage.
Sora,
Back to the top with Sora.
you're done.
Nuts! Nuts!
Miss. Well, Roxas. Casting Searing Smite on a first level spell slot, then attacking SS3. 18 and 24 both hit for 14 total damage. Extra attack 25 and 19, which both hit for 14 damage. You burn him to a crisp while beating the shit out of him, just like you did to SS2.
We did it.
Hell yeah.
What about Lone Star?
As soon as you finish the fight, you hear a siren go off and an automated voice saying, "Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. This vessel will self-destruct in exactly 5 minutes. Please evacuate immediately."
Here. Sora, run!
A second later, Lone Star rushes out of the door he was locked behind and joins up with you. "Just run! We gotta get to Eagle 5!
I just said that.
Whatever, less talking, more running! Roll athletics, everyone.
12, 11, 5.
5.
Then 23.
Minaka with an 8, Neku with a 7, and Gordon with an 8. Led by Ven and Star, you all make your way to Eagle 5 with around 2.5 minutes to spare. As soon as everyone is on board, Star pulls up the ladder and starts flying through the passageway.
Wow.
Star focuses on flying through the passageway swiftly. It's very stressful, but you manage to escape Spaceball 1 just at the nick of time as Spaceball 1 blows up behind you.
Yeehaw!
Star immediately celebrates by yelling, "Yeah!" The others are also yelling excitedly. "We all did it! Yeah, the power of teamwork!"
And pure fear and anger.
After the excitement dies down, Star says, "All right then, next stop, Druidia." Star pilots the Eagle 5 down toward Druidia Castle and lands it on one of the pads. You all then escort Vespa to her father with Star, Barf, and Dot.
Whoa.
Vespa says, "I know, ornate, isn't it? I'm always glad to call this place home, and I'm excited to see my father again."
What about the wedding?
Vespa then looks a little downcast as she says, "They probably rescheduled it, so it'll still happen. Not that I'm a big fan of it personally, but I am a princess, so I must marry a prince. You all get to the throne room, and Vespa has a heartwarming reunion with her father. Star then inquires about the reward the king owes him, but Star only takes a fraction of what the reward was supposed to be.
Is that me or is it raining?
Probably. Side tangent, it's raining right now where we are, so, yeah.
It's raining. Time to watch Midnight Channel.
Oh, God. It's not even midnight. Not even close. Anyway, you.
That's probably why you guys been hearing that from, been picking that up. Is that it's currently raining. It probably won't stop raining until...
Probably later, like tomorrow or something. Or maybe, like, late at night.
March says it's currently raining. Anyway, let's keep...
Yeah, it's you. Can I?
Can I approach your father?
Go ahead.
Your majesty.
The king looks over and says, "Ah, you must be one of the ones who helped my daughter get back here safely. Please, by all means, take the rest of the reward Lone Star wouldn't take if you would like. You would deserve at least that much for the service you've done for Druidia."
Thank you. Free money?
Spoilers, this is basically your pay for completing the film. I'm just giving a story reason as to why you got it.
Yes, free money and a paycheck for our jobs. What else?
Roxas, roll perception. 22. You feel something in your pocket. When you take it out, you recognize it as the ring of the Schwartz. You.
The Schwartz ring as our memento?
Hey, Lone Star, I think this is yours. Star walks over and inspects the ring. Yeah, this is the ring of the Schwartz. I thought I lost it during my battle against Dark Helmet, but it somehow found its way into your pocket. You keep it, though. I don't need it. Really? Yes, I learned how to use the power of the Schwartz without it. Go on, keep it. You earned it. Thanks, Lone Star.
It was great working with you.
Likewise. Well, I should get going. The space bucks aren't going to make themselves.
Wait, don't we have a wedding to attend?
Everyone roll perception. Gordon with a 14, Roxas with a 6, Neku 4, Miku 14, Minako 13, Sora with a 16, and Ven with an 8. Everyone except Roxas, Neku, and Ven notices the portal open.
And what I meant by what do you call it? By wedding, like, were they able to attend, like, oh wait, the wedding got postponed, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and also it does still happen at the end of the film, but
you just didn't cover it.
I just didn't cover it. But I can
You could cover it out when we exit
when we
TV.
exit, yes. But yeah.
Well,
you.
looks like it's time to return to our dimension. Farewell, Princess Vespa.
Vespa and Dot both wave goodbye to you all.
I walk through the portal.
Everyone follows after Sora. After the usual portal shenanigans, you all pop out of the TV with the credits of the film rolling.
But
So, in Spaceballs, when Lone Star is he's refueling at the gas station, there's a funny scene that happens that's alien-esque. It then goes into like that scene with the frog and like a Looney Tunes cartoon. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
hello, my ragtime gal. yeah.
Yeah,
I love that.
one. They immediately were like, both him and Barf are like, check please. They leave after that, and then Barf is like, I'm hungry because they didn't get any food at the place. They didn't have time to eat it. So Lone Star gives Barf the fortune cookie. He opens it, and then Yogurt, who is inside the fortune cookie, tells Lone Star that he's a prince because of the medallion around his neck that he always keeps but doesn't know what it means. So he says there's a can of fuel in his glove compartment. After the message is over, may the Schwartz be with you. What a world, what a world. Yeah, that.
Sora's like, sorry, they're watching a movie. Like,
Yeah.
what the? Wizard of Oz joke? Okay.
Yep. And then Barf is like, should we put the fuel in there? And then Lone Star's like, hell yeah. He grabs Barf grabs the glove compartment, grabs the can of fuel, which is labeled Liquid Schwartz, puts in the emergency fuel compartment, and then Lone Star immediately makes a 180-degree air brake, space brake turn, and
Space drift.
Yes.
Space
drifts all the way back to Druidia,
Yeah.
interrupting the ceremony between Vespa and Valium.
Sora's like, ooh, the good part.
And then Lone Star comes in because Vespa is like, I don't want to marry this guy, but I don't want to say it out loud. Lone Star busts in with his robes and like, no, she doesn't.
Sora's like, there we are. He said the line. He did it, boys.
Yeah. He jumps the railing with Barf behind him, and then the minister's just like, I don't care who's getting married, but I'm marrying someone today. And then
Sora's like laughing. I'm like, wait, what?
he looks at Barf and is like, who are you? Barf's like, I'm Barf. He's like, your full name, Bartholomew. Are you one getting married? No. Then get over there.
Someone's gonna get married some way. So
Yeah.
so Barf is right next to Lone Star.
Moves over.
Like
And then-
I would think of like it could have been like, and this is my opinion.
Mhm.
Like, aside from them leaving the portal,
Yeah.
they are like they go off do their thing. Like they get stuck back. They get stuck back to the office,
Mm-hmm.
but then they're immediately stuck back to TV when they realize that that Lone Star is a prince, and now they're
Then they had the wedding.
they're at the wedding and they're right behind Barf.
Yeah.
But it's just the boys and then the girls.
Yeah. Then here we are, the short version. Do you? Yes. Do you? Yes. Good, you're married. Kiss her.
The Blockbuster Staff.
My family always quotes that line. Just good, you're married. Kiss her. Especially the kiss her part, because
Is that like a tradition with your?
whenever like a particular Christmas song comes up, Holly Jolly Christmas, when they say "kiss her once for me," they always go "kiss her once for me."
There better be a Spaceballs mix of that.
There is not. I wish there was.
In fact, there's actually a Spaceballs animated series, which apparently Lone Star and Vespa are dragged into a what seems to be a fictional version of GTA.
I've never heard of this actually.
You never heard the animated series?
No, I've only ever seen the film.
Oh,
I've only ever seen the Mel Brooks film.
interesting. Anyway,
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Just another day.
yep. They were gonna pick out Roger Rabbit, but due to things,
Things. Oh, good lord. I've seen that once, maybe twice. Then you throw the tape at me, I'm like, catch. Why did you do that?
it's easier.
And then that's it.
Yep. We were supposed to do Roger Rabbit, but then.
Yep.
Then things happened, so I was like, you know what? Let's just do Tron.
Yeah.
So that's literally Spaceballs.
That'll be, yeah, that's the Blockbuster edit of Spaceballs.
Anyway, next week, it's gonna be NDHL Period 3,
Yep.
and then next week and then the week after that, we'll be actually getting into some actual play
Yeah.
for Blockbuster.
Yeah. We'll rewind a bit because we actually started a bit of Tron, but it won't be too long, so we'll actually get into some actual play.
Yeah. Anyway, this has been Red Work.
And this has been Seth Russell.
We are not winning and out.
Blockbuster Radio. Wow, what a difference!